Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Ebusia ya sa discover another state property and another danko Akuffo Addo any baomiamo aton ediska no. Na hi PENDREAM TV message say we subscribe to the channel na fe so me notification bell say na be ade bia ye the content no bi ba na so unsa be kan wodie. Na issue at that board to see a video trendy about the oral team Omasa discover another state property Nanado Danko Akuffo Addo mu aton. Now without wasting much of your time, no, yenko share video no nti emunsem. Of course, Freeman family abe reacted to it. Nti yebe bom yenu nyina de abom na ye hwe ade o hase yen.
Ebusiafo, me who say some members of the NPP, as usual, I shall say with their complaints in regards to sa oral team na Mahama for me, you know, operation recover all loot team, you know. Me who say some members of the NPP, like I'm saying, I shall say, and oral team no craba, you know, omuntimenchi ubia, and I yehuni omoye, and I when you know that dear and send be brave. What about Jimmy? Ma by 8 years once nampo yanche no oral team by the bay ma by e by 8 years imwa once nampo yanche no oral team by the bay. Now Ghana for nyanti say oral team no, they are not here to prosecute anybody. They don't have that constitutional mandate to do so. So it's not within the job of the oral team to prosecute anybody. There be almost say they are gathering all the needed evidences and hand them over to the Attorney General. What you say, pa? They are gathering any evidence that they can lay their hands on and hand them over to the Attorney General. So it is not within their power to take anybody to court. They don't have any constitutional mandate to do so. Entie bia semunye hunsa na senumtino madwe mu se omunye hwea. E kire say you are ignorant. Na say Nia eko so krapono on tiasie sa said their main duty is to gather any evidence they can lay their hands on and hand them over to the Attorney General to do the prosecution. It ends there, finish, finito. Asa, nothing more, nothing less. It's simple. Now when we say the office of the Northern Development Authority, NDA, I see Tamale in the northern region. NPP aton ediama private person. So this same oral team we are monamo say omunya ejuma bia no. They are the ones who have brought this info to the public. Say the office of the Northern Development Authority in Tamale in the northern region of Ghana no. NPP are buying aton diama private developer. NPP are buying under Akuffo Addo any Baomia sold the land, the premises to an unknown private developer. Here's a video.
Look at even how they put it.
A land allocated to them, some faceless characters, state capture elements just moved in and divided the land. And so this wall, as you see, and you see what they have done.
It extends to the back.
Extends all the way to the back. It's very close to the NDA facility. Clearly no building permits, because no building permit will have allowed this. And so they just hived off about half of the land and they have taken it over. So you see what they did, so the wall extends all around, they just appropriated the land. You know. And this is prime land, state land. I mean, the impunity is mind-boggling. And whoever that private developer is, he must know that time is up. The new government is not selling this land. So whoever they pay to, and the NDA officials tell us they were helpless.
So this land belongs to the NDA?
Yes, it belongs to government, and the NDA was allocated this facility. Remember that this is also where the Constitution Review Commission worked from under the previous NDC administration. And so this is NDA land. They woke up one day and faceless private developers moved in with their workers and somebody who claimed to be from Lands Commission, and they just divided the land. I mean, the impunity. Can you imagine? Just to move in, take over state land, and they have determined that this is the portion they are reserving for NDA. Can you believe that? So they are reserving this small portion for the Northern Development Authority, and then they have taken over the rest.
So they've taken half of the land?
Yeah, half of the land. We will show you the full extent of the hijack, the capture of this state land. And the point we are making is that the era of state capture is over. We are not going to allow them to take over this. In our report, we are going to recommend that this wall is immediately brought down. It has to be demolished, and we must restore the original allocation for NDA and for the state. This is state land. It's not going into the hands of faceless private elements.
Urati muninyeshi, urati muno, ambaye, onye bibia kwasia, ufada na ekase. Okuje to abla kwa oyo father, oyo uncle, oyo busuani. Munya 8 years, once na bakra mwanchi no. Ubiamba less than 2 weeks etigana ha hena urati muno, yehuni ayeye, NDA ye twane selewa. Kwa siampai na modi womba 8 years ago no ya ton bibia saglame ejapade NDA Achimota Forest to hwan they say your friend say etiwa kwaye omoto bibia sa kwa siampai na modi Jimmy etoma wo 8 years ago no. This is the level of damage. This is the level of damage. Sankwasia bang and kwasia for bang and NPP bang kwasia bang na mudi to Michelle onsa 8 years ago no. This is the level of damage. Hey, Radina Gubo. She say, yeah na sometimes do me huni amen campo. Which harm? Enti Akuffo Addo na nkasa na eye otan Ghana na se dienya. Akuffo Addo na nkasa na ye otan e na otan Ghana na se diyen. Sagrame ye fom cathedral sika yedi Achimota kwaye yaton etiwa kwaye yaton Ghana Telecom kofo ton ye Ghana Airways selewa NPP na ankasa no da bia me ka kire mo say me say NPP is the most evil party we have in this country. Sa Ghana my way say ka NPP ni ho a me say Ghana would have been far gone than this. Ye ka nation wreckers, ye ka omo a say Ghana, ye ka abanya ye trimu osumu a NPP aban. And this is why 8 years, look at the level of damage. John Mahama every Ghana kunyaso yenya edan ba kompo Ghana for chere say sa dan we na ye Ghana for dia e na John Dramani Mahama aban ton yenya ba kompo, not even one. Kuraba mpo Mahama ton kuraba ni bento ampo Mahama ton mu kuraba mu bento ani mu bidie kura Mahama ton. But this we have a so-called nation building party. A so-called patriotic party. So much for patriotism. New patriotic party. So much for patriotism. Indeed, this is their style of being patriotic to the people, to the nation. Say we are the new patriotic party. So much for patriotism. Tonton Ghana japade tonton Ghana nsase say Ghana kwaye say Ghana nsuo etu nkwasiemna edi Ghana sika abandoned projects. NDA asase nso a selewa RCC Kumasi chese ye jai amana pro atete asai kwa nanso chema wontumi esi castle aban de ense ye de yenhwe so ye because eno any ade asebisebio Ghana fo binom pe ye jimi ye nkwase ade ye de atena Ghana ha over the years is the reason why I may say Ghana enkoso da bia make asa me ka kire mu say Ghana enkoso no efa na me say efi NPP enye NDC asem efa na efi NPP omo ena asai Ghana kodwo to ya bo omani form eka brubro ye to amna sky train nso amonsa nka say ye dwuma ho asem na ye ka NPP aban be create enuma ama na buso ama comfort kwan aba Ghana aba benya dwuma ye say dwuma na amonsa nka sky train amonsa nka hwan chese monsa nka hweka kra John Dramani Mahama Edija Abunso omo asabe say no in 8 years. This is the NPP government. Yeah. Kakra bi no. Mahama Edija Ghana for nso enkofui asabe say no. This is the NPP. Let me tell you something. Ye enkoso ntuntia omo. We enye okujeto ablakwa any the oral team wa we nkaye nhu. Believe you me sing kaye Brand Champon John Kuma wu here you saw the list of things na John Kuma ewo obeye MP dabei obabe mu dabei 8 metam $3 million AC office edima NPP we ejeso obra ejeso ayasabia entwabao. This is the NPP state capture. Yenjia Ghana for Nyoma, Yenjia Ghana Japade, Yenjia anything belonging to the state. Emra me yedia. This is what they meant by a Japade. Afisa motiasie. This is what they meant by a Japade. Yenton fa yenjinfa ensase Kennedy mo me say omwa jinsase na fa atonton sase na fa. Ade. The asem party baako ade. The party ekumitimu. In the party let us never ever hand over power to the NPP again, at least for the next 30 years. Now NDC put this nation back on track. Yeah, because foundation, I say, Enkofuna say foundation krabu di hokrabi. Omwa say no kojo to. Eti Mahama Abano. Let us support Mahama in everything that he does. Let us support Mahama to do the needful in resetting this nation for each and every Ghanaian. Ekayano mo kwa dia ankewu. Ekayano mo kojo ojo ankewu asansa fui. Dipa boni fui. Ejimi fui. Let us keep supporting Mahama and the NDC to keep resetting this nation. Yes. Anya sadia mo on beton. Yedi agra National Theatre on beton. Conference Center yedi agra parliament on beton. Believe me. Yedi agra me say parliament in for beton. Enko vui. Akronfo. Me say yedi agra Christian Ball Castle on beton. Akronfo ewudi fui asansa fui. This is the NPP. Muntuntia omo na yenko sunto aba ema NDC ntwaso. 30 years for NDC. Operation 30 years for NDC. Cause CSM. Tibawie ye ina he. Ubi asempa. Enya menko na me Ghana ni we yes ye ina ubi asempa. Ye ina ubi asempa. Adwini nyansa omutrimon nwene. Na monti ase say NPP no doesn't mean war for you people. NPP no doesn't mean war for Ghanaians. As simple as that. So simple as that.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.